Hi guys. So if you've already had a baby and you're wondering how you should go about getting fit postpartum, and you come to the right place. The first question most people ask isn't actually the most relevant. They think about how long ago they had a baby, and while there are differences in how we'll approach it, a week after pregnancy, a week after birth, 6 weeks after birth, 6 months after birth, or 10 years after birth, there obviously are differences. Where you should really start with is the issues that you have, and that should be kind of your priority. So the kind of big three are diastasis recti, or abdominal separation. So if that's the issue, you should focus on that. Pelvic floor issues like incontinence or pelvic organ prolapse, if that's your specific kind of the way that your body's manifesting issues, then you should focus on that. And pain, like any kind of back pain, hip pain, anything like that, then that should be your focus. And that may involve trainer, it may involve a pelvic floor physio, it may involve a different kind of physio, or it may involve both, all three, or other healthcare professionals. Once you've kind of identified whatever issues you're dealing with, it's then a case of one, working towards improving those issues, and two, figuring out an effective and safe exercise program that works around those problems. So you can already start getting stronger and start getting fitter with pelvic floor issues, but you need to do it the right way, and there's exercises that you need to avoid, and there's things that you need to know. Likewise with diastasis. You may be thinking, like, I don't have any of those things, in which case congratulations, because you're superhuman. But if you don't have any pelvic floor issues, if you don't have diastasis, that's also okay, and it's actually fantastic. And then you want to just be getting on with your regular fitness program, but not so fast, because there are still some things that you need to take into account. Depending on how long ago you had a baby, you may still, there's still damage that's caused to your core and your pelvic floor through pregnancy and childbirth. There still may be, if you're still breastfeeding, for example, or if you're shortly after giving birth, hormones are going to weaken your joints and your connective tissues, and your pelvic floor along with that. And so there are considerations, there are things that you need to take into consideration, even if you don't have any major issues postpartum. But also, we need to take into account where you're at mentally. You now have a baby to look after, and your whole life has probably changed, your identity is probably changing. So these are things that we also need to take into account. It's really, really important to take the conversation away from just burning off the baby weight, and burning fat. It's not just about that. It may feel like it's about that for you if you've gained significant amounts of weight. That may feel like your priority, but we first of all need to strengthen, we need to restore, and we need to rehabilitate the body, and allow it to heal. You've just gone through something very physically demanding and mentally demanding. So that's kind of just a quick overview of what you need to think about if you've had a baby and you want to start getting fit. There's tons more resources on my website about the use of strength training, the importance of breathing mechanics, posture and alignment, and everything else. So check that out, and best of luck.